Alright everyone, welcome back to a new YouTube cast. Today we're gonna be having a look at a game between SouL and MaNa. We had a look at a game between these two guys last week and I absolutely loved it, so I figured, why not another one? So here we are. This time it's going to be on a submarine. So we see MaNa start with a pylon next to his gas, and then go into a pylon scout. And this could indicate that perhaps it's going to be a proxy gate, because usually pylon scouts are not that common in this matchup. But we'll see if he actually will end up going for that. Okay, yeah, he's moving his probe further towards the right. No, it's just going to be a regular scout. Okay, so the reason why most of the time we see gateway scout rather than pylon scout is just for the simple reason that you're going to be in time with your gateway scout. So the pylon scout is, I don't want to say useless, but not necessary. It's when you go out shopping and all you buy is a leek and 2 red peppers, you don't double bag that, you know, you just use a single bag. That's a bit what MaNa is doing here. He's double bagging the leek and the 2 red peppers. It's not necessary. Trust me, my friend, the leek isn't that heavy and the red peppers definitely aren't. Unless you have a really crappy first bag, but the first bag is fine, MaNa. There's no need for this. I see. Core first on the way. Nexus will be a follow-up. Very small map, of course, so core first makes sense. We see barracks first into marine, which basically means we have a faster, we have the fastest possible factory timing, combined with the command set. What the hell was that? Why would he send that SCV down? Well, it's okay. He's gonna... Oh, I love this. I love this. So, what you see a lot of the time, I actually is gonna need a bunker with this, but what you see, let me finish my sentence for once. What you see a lot of the time is when people scout a marine, they will send their first 2 units straight across the map. And what you can do if you play marine into Reaper, is you basically use the Reaper to go in behind the second unit. So you're gonna get a scout on the tag, and usually you get a probe kill as well, and you force the second unit back home. I absolutely love this play. This is one of my favorite builds, which really plays on the meta, where it's like, okay, this is just gonna be a standard Marine Reaper. Well, usually it's a Reaper Marine. You're still gonna get your info, but more importantly, you're also gonna get free like you're gonna get your free scouting and maybe you get a kill or something. So he's gonna time it with the moment where the stalker is just across the map. Ah, he goes in too fast, I think. But it's still okay. I can live with this. I dig it. I really do like it. So he's gonna get 1 probe here. He's gonna get 2 probes here actually. That's really good. Whoop. And then he's gonna get a free scout on the tag. I said he's gonna get a free... we're gonna get a free scout on the tag. There we go. We get a free scout on the tag. I think if he would have microed this better, he would have even been able to get out. But 2 workers is a lot better than most Reapers get. Hell, this is what most proxy Reapers get. So really cool build order here by SouL. And this is why a lot of people, especially against SouL, because SouL does this quite a bit, leave their second stalker at home these days. Which, you know, against just the marine first, you don't really want to leave your stalker at home. So I am a very big fan of this build, honestly. I love it. And we see a marine being sent out on the map. He's going to be scouting for proxy dark shrines, proxy gateways, proxy robotics facilities, proxy stargates. So already has good vision on the map. We're going to see single mine? Double mine. Where's that second mine? Okay, both of them are over here. So once again, double mine. We saw that in the game from a week ago or so, a couple of days ago. Saw it as well, and it's the safer variation. This time it's going to be a second barracks as a follow-up and an eBay. Tank still coming out in case of any kind of blink stalker attack, and it's going to be 3 gate into 4 gas, usually indicating that it is going to be a Colossi follow-up. Let's see what SouL managed to get done here with this medevac. Shouldn't be too much, honestly. If you're just defending 2 bases, you have decent enough vision. What marine's actually gonna find this? Oh my god, are you joking? You can't send all of your units there, MaNa, no. He's gonna send 5 stalkers to clean up that 1 marine. He's gonna be just out of position for this, I think. It's gonna be really close. Oh my god, MaNa's moving across the map. Not aware that there's a medevac in his dead space waiting to hit. 3rd CC on the way. This was a 2 barracks, 3rd CC into armory. eBay. I've never seen a build like this before. And I love it. I love this type of builds. These... Oh, what is this SUV doing? 1 HP, moving across the map. Scans. Okay. Here comes the medevac. Oh no, should only have 1 here. The other one goes into the main SouL. That way you can deny two mineral lines from mining. Now he's only going to be able to deny 1. I'm not a fan of that. So MaNa's back home here now. No 3rd base yet, which I don't quite understand. SouL's going to be quite happy to see all of this. It's a big supply block actually. Builds 3 depots at the same time. Tank not being built. No reactor on the way yet. SouL's playing a little bit sloppy. Gonna get drilling claws. I like this opener though. This is a really safe opener where you get a lot of tanks. You get like 2-3 tanks. If you see a 3rd base, you only get a single tank, and then you just follow up with drilling claws, and drilling claws drops, which means that basically whatever happens, you're gonna be able to get back into the game with those drilling claws. It's a pretty safe, economical opener, and you have some pressure as a follow-up. So it's actually a really cool concept here, this build. I kind of do like that. The safety that it gives, the ability to do damage that it gives. I mean, honestly, fast upgrades as well, right? You see double eBay going down. I'm a fan of this build. I really am a fan of this build. Two more barracks on the way. Man, this base is so busy right now. Can barely build barracks anymore, so he's gonna build them behind the mineral line. Nothing really happening this game. Both players being a bit confused as to what's going on. In SouL's mind, there might not even be a 3rd yet. That 3rd base is so weirdly late. I'm not quite sure what the point of it is. Like, of it being so late. I understand what the point is of a 3rd base, don't worry. I'm not that dumb. Yet. 2 bunkers on the way. So I was like, wait a second, your 3rd wasn't done yet. What the hell is happening here? Moves 2 tanks down. I would love to see 1 tank on the high ground here. I thought he had 3 tanks. Okay, yeah, there's 1 tank still over here, not really doing anything. Mine drop coming in right now. There's 2 mine drops. Now, this mine drop might look very weak, and it is, because it's gonna die against any kind of stalker defense, but if there's nothing there and he can fly to the main base, maybe it can do some damage. Who knows? Let's see. There's no vision here for MaNa whatsoever. Look at that. He's completely blind. He just has units blindly in position. We see a scan in the 3rd base. This usually alerts the Protoss that something's about to happen there. Oh, this is going to do a lot of damage. 7 workers. That's big. That's very big. SouL up 30 supply. Sees that there's 6 gases. Now here comes this one. This is going to do nothing. Yeah. Goes back. He probably should just send it back and repair the medevac, honestly. There's no use flying around with a medevac that's gonna get 4-shot by stalkers. Ghost Academy on the way, as well as a single Viking. Wouldn't mind seeing a 2nd starport at this point as well. See a tech lab without a barracks. Sad. Another supply block for SouL, by the way. SouL's been getting supply blocked a fair amount this game so far. He's getting his 4th CC, I like that. Still up in supply, and I think he has some possibilities here to do something with 2-2. If you think of like some solid Viking production here, and a push with 4 tanks, Ghost with enhanced shockwave, and perhaps 6 to 8 Vikings, I'm having a difficult time to see how MaNa's gonna stop that. MaNa will only be on 2-2. He might have Storm, but I mean, Ghost deal with Storm. There's a lot of Colossi, which Vikings do absolutely fine against. And there's going to be a massive Marauder army. Let's not forget about it. This is 4 tech labs here, lads. This is 3 tech labs here. So not as massive of a Marauder army as I thought it was going to be. He's still continuing mine production, which usually I don't like. But in this case, I know what it's for. It's going to be used for drops. It's not going to be used for anything else. SouL is insanely scared this game. He's like, man, as long as I don't die, I think I'll be fine. But I really don't want to die. Just keep sending out drop after drop after drop. Okay, this is probably the repaired medevac with the mines, right? I do enjoy that. I do like that play. Oh, 3 extra barracks. Only now second starport coming in. I don't like 2 mines just like that next to each other. Now we have a double drop coming towards that top side. And then a single drop coming towards this natural where there's 2 cannons and 3 stalkers. Oh, there comes the drop. Will the mines be able to get some? Oh my god, 7 workers go down immediately. Brrr. Goes the battery. Or bzz, goes the battery. Similar like a bee. You can't hit what you can't see. Command center. Tried to fly to the fort, but then I was like, maybe no. Liberators in position straight away. Now we are in production. Storm is getting sniped. We have a big run-by attack here. EMPs the Nexus. What a play. He's gonna get this Nexus. He's gonna get quite some damage done in here as well. MaNa completely got out of position with poor map vision. Really stands no chance against this multitasking. I don't understand the Liberators on this map. This is gonna get cleaned up in the end, but still trades out as well, which kind of makes it okay, right? I mean, SouL is ready. He should have already had his fort base on the way. He's too afraid at this point. I don't understand the Liberators whatsoever. Okay, he cancelled the Liberators. I like that. He's gonna get more medevacs instead, and he's gonna follow it up with Vikings, most likely. Anything else would make no sense, because this map is not a map where you can just play Liberators. There's too many angles you can take as a Protoss. Like, it's too difficult to properly set up. So Vikings is the way. This should already be a planetary. This shouldn't even be an issue at this moment. SouL is too afraid, really. Medevac dies. Still gets a couple of stalkers. So he did kill that natural, but he really wasn't mining that much more than MaNa. This observer is nasty as well. That's gonna make... Oh, he's actually gonna go advanced ballistics before Viking count. This is a massive error. 2 drops get spotted by this observer, by the way. This observer is gonna be absolutely priceless at this point. Massive disruptor hit there. Some good mine hits as well. 2 Archons go down. So even though that hit was massive, we'll see what's gonna happen now. That's gonna be a pylon snipe, right? Yep. Battery overcharged without a pylon. Looking ever so silly. That was... He only went back with his Colossi. That's a little bit risky. But it worked. I would love to see it drop towards the left side now. Now you gotta keep going, SouL. Now that you have momentum, you know, you gotta just keep dropping. Bang, bang. Left, right, center. The problem is that with Liberators, it's gonna be so difficult to defend all these bases that he feels like he needs to keep a lot of units at home. He's gonna move across the map, but... If he gets in position, this is gonna be really good. The problem is, if he doesn't get in position, this is gonna suck. Like, this actually really is gonna suck. Liberators are covering the back. This is what I was talking about. He is investing so many of his units in covering flanks that there's not enough in front. Now he's gonna move away. 2 more Liberators went down. Liberators doing absolutely nothing on a map like this until you are in a position where you are engaging straight into a fort base. Good start of the fight here for MaNa. This is terrible for SouL. He's gonna end up losing a lot of his expensive air units. He's gonna end up losing a lot of his inexpensive ground units, but if you lose a lot of inexpensive stuff, you still lose a lot. That's an issue. 4 more Liberators on the way. Oh no, SouL is not quite understanding what's going wrong here. No 3-3 on the way yet either. He doesn't really have the gas for it. It's not mining enough gas at the moment. He's on 6 gases. Well, he's on 8 gas, but he's not mining from these 2 properly. But right now, I guess staying alive is priority for him. I really think he had an insane... Oh my god. This observer is doing so much for MaNa right here. 2 medevacs get sniped out of the sky. This is looking really bad for SouL. SouL completely out of position with his main army. This is a dead command center, isn't it? If MaNa decides, no, MaNa decides it's not going to be worth it. You might be right. This is still a fierce army, of course. And once these Liberators siege, it's powerful as well. Not enough medevacs here, as a lot of the army is bruised up, not capable of healing it. 4 base against 5 base at this point, but only 69 workers. Nice. For MaNa. Disruptor hits. Widowmine hits as well. Decent hits. Planetary is about to fall, though SouL needs to save this. If he loses this base, it's over. He cannot win this game with 3 base against 5. Now, he still has a command center here, but that should have been his 5th. This observer is way too good. Oi, oi, oi. If we would have a counter on this observer for unit seen, for drops moved out, for army movement spotted, that observer, it would not fit in the box, you know. This observer has seen too much. It needs to go. Sixth base being taken here for MaNa. Might lose his 5th, but I mean, this army is so tiny, honestly. It's scary to walk into Liberators like this. I like that how patient MaNa is. Like, alright, I'm very far ahead. I'm not gonna go throw it by running into 5 siege Liberators. Instead, I'm gonna walk into 2 mines. 42 workers do go down. Zealot run by being sent across the map. As MaNa's like, okay, I still have these top 4 bases. He knows SouL has a very low worker count right now. I mean, this base is gonna die as well, right? Blink forward here coming out of MaNa. Knows that part of the army isn't here. Targets down a lot of the Liberators. Disruptor shots coming forward. SouL down 80 supply. I think this is going to be it. Blink forward by MaNa. And SouL will need to tap out. GG gets called. And MaNa wins this game. Now, if you did enjoy this game, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. New videos every now and then. Thanks everyone for watching. And see y'all next time. Bye bye.